Well, by my Fitbit it says 1. By my kitchen clock it says 1 minute after. Welcome to my kitchen. So, y'all come on in. We're going to be talking about gadgets today, and I'm going to show you how some of them work. I just finished up my lunch. I ate a chicken salad sandwich, and I had some of that Sara Lee bread that's only like 45 calories a slice. So I went ahead and ate 2 slices of bread with my chicken salad. And I didn't really, wasn't really crazy about a vegetable today to eat, so I grabbed a V8 for my vegetable. This only has 30 calories per can, and it takes the place of a vegetable. So for you that just are trying to eat healthy, that's a good thing to grab. When you can't find a green vegetable, it's good to have a green vegetable with every meal. So if you can't grab a vegetable, grab a V8. I think there's a commercial like that, isn't there? And that's what I'm drinking in this cup. I don't like to drink out of the can, so I poured it in the cup, and I just got a little bit to finish. But I poured in the cup. Let me try to find a place to put this. I poured in the cup when I start eating, so that I keep it in the refrigerator, and I poured in the cup so it'd sort of warm up a little bit. And I thought I might pass this along. Oh, Melody, you made it. I don't always see everybody. Hi, Dana. I don't always see everybody because I'm looking straight at my iPad. I've got my iPad set up on a mic stand, so it works better today. So we'll hope it don't fall off. Get back to eating. I found a trick that some of you might be interested in. I noticed it for years, Mother, when she was with me a lot and we would eat, I noticed that she would drink water at room temperature. She never wanted ice. She never wanted cold beverages. She never drank iced tea. And I did. When I went out to eat, I drank iced tea all the time, and sometimes 2 or 3 glassfuls. They come around to refill. I said, fill her up. So that's what I usually drank. But I asked Mother one day, and she said, I just what I prefer. So I got to investigating. I need to investigate, what do you call that? I need to be an investigator. I could be a PI real easy because I like to investigate stuff. Well, I investigated what warm water or versus cold water, how it affects your body. And what I found out was it helps your digestive system when you eat to not drink anything cold while you're eating or right after you're eating, because this, and it may gross you out this a little bit, but this is what I found out. It sort of causes your food to stick to your intestines a little bit. Now that makes sense, doesn't it? So I started drinking, I just quit drinking while I was eating. And then if I did drink something after my meal, I would grab a cup of coffee, which was warm, or I would wait for a good 15 or 20 minutes and then may drink water out of my stainless steel cup. Now, a cup, this is a bottle. Out of my stainless steel bottle. This keeps just at the right temperature for me. I used to have an ice water full all the time, glass with water in it with ice in it, or tea, or used to be 3 or 4 years ago, used to be Diet Coke all the time. I'm just waiting on everybody to come in. We're fixing to get to the gadgets. Hang on. So I drink 4 of these a day, full. This is 16 ounces. And I wait until after I eat lunch a little bit to start drinking on a little bit. But I think that has really helped me. That and the lemon water has really helped me to lose those 80-something pounds. Okay, to the gadgets. My brand new gadget that I got this week. And now if you haven't come in on the very beginning of this, you can still go back and watch it after it's over with. This bow, what's special about this bow, I don't know. I found it, and let me get the box. This is called Good Grips Salad Chopper and Bow. And that bow is supposed to be something special. Bowl is ideal for paring, chopping, and serving salad. I really don't know. It's sort of a heavier bowl. It's a heavier built plastic. I wasn't really all that over the top about the bowl, but it's a bowl. I paid a little bit more probably for it than what I should have, but this is what came with it. This little gadget called Good Grips. Good Grips. Yeah, it's Good Grips. So I've already got a little bit of my kale and my salad fixing in there, and we're going to see how it works. It's supposed to sort of glide up and down, it's got the edges where it sort of glides like a rollerblade. So But I found, I've used this a couple of times since I got it. And just roll. And I've used it a few times, and I thought, well, you know that little chopper I've got sort of works just as does good. Now, y'all see, it's sort of coming down a little bit. So what I did is I just sort of incorporated both of them. I'm not, you know, if I had not got this already, I probably would not be all that enthused over it. I got it to see how it worked, and if I hadn't already had this little gadget, I probably would be impressed. But since I've got this little chopper, I think I like it better. So I just go in there and chop up. Now, see, it's chopping a little bit better. Can you see that? So what I've been doing, if I don't want to chop very long, I just sort of incorporate both of them. Get a little bit of this sort of clogs up where that one doesn't. That's got a wide place in it. So let's put this down and go back to the roller blade. Now y'all see that? Sort of chop that up. I think it works pretty good. It's not something I'm crazy about, but that and the combination to this sort of works good. A lot of people don't know what this is called. I ordered this, and this is called a stainless steel Mezzaluna. And I saw one at Walmart the other day for around $5. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to fix this salad later for Gary for supper. If y'all think all I do is feed him salads, no, he gets more food, but he likes salads. I make a shelf salad, and I add a lot of stuff to it, so he's happy with the salad. And I've got so many things to tell y'all today. I've got to hurry. I got to stay on track. If I don't cover all of it, well, we'll just try maybe a second video on this. Okay, I've got another little gadget that I found when I was with Carol Ann, and I haven't even tried it yet. This is called it's a Rada, R-A-D-A, Coultry vegetable peeler. She got a knife, and I got this. We went up to a flea market close to Cersei. Where's my little scissors? Love my little scissors. Forgot I ordered these. Oh, no, I didn't order these. I got these free for my evaluation, for just giving my opinion of how I like them. Forgot what they're called, but these things that I got free, I have a blog, and I talk about them. If you want to find me, just, I think it's blogger.com or something. I'll put the address on the chat later. Because usually when I don't notice who all's in, and I don't notice who's coming and going, but I go back and and when I've give something in my hand, you notice how I just swing it around. But I usually, if I get something free that they want me to evaluate and see, give them an opinion, honest opinion on how I like it, then I go into my blog, and that's where I put it. So, now this I paid for. I don't remember how much. Probably a pretty good little penny. We're going to see how it works, okay? See if it's sharp. I think I rinsed that off, and I'm going to try it again just for a little bit. I like my iPad being on that little mic holder. It works real good. Okay, here we go. Oh, works good. Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah. Very good. I like my peeler. So, get you a good peeler. That helps. And what I will do, I'm going to go ahead and peel that up because I'm going to show y'all a little bit how this works with my other chopper. And I'm going to set that over to the side right there. So now we know that's one little gadget I like. Okay, I'm going to put this there and put this in the trash. Now, I've got another little gadget that I found when I went to the flea market at Canton, Texas. That flea market they got down here. What in the world is this, you say? This is called a push mixer. And it's supposed to foam the milk if you want to put it on your coffee, or if you make a gravy, you can put this in the pan and you just spin away like that. Another little gadget that I don't use much. But I got it because it was a gadget. Yes, I did. Now, I'm going to show y'all how it works. And get some milk. Oh, where'd the milk go? Here it is. Wasn't in the place it was supposed to be. Gary uses this half and half in his coffee. And so that's what I'm going to use. Forgot how, this is my Cardinals glass. I was just trying to find a glass that was see-through so you can sort of see how much I put in there. Let's see, where did I had a little notch there. I don't remember. Now I don't see the notch where I filled it up. Okay, I'm just going to put a little dab in there. Maybe about that much. Okay, can y'all see that? Not a whole lot, just enough to sort of make a little good foam. But I'm going to set this back in the refrigerator or I will forget it. So we're going to see how well it does. Which, when they showed this to me, they put it in the glass. Oh, I got to put it in the cup because it won't fit in the glass. It won't go down all the way. So I'm going to pour it in the cup. What they did is, and the reason I wanted to show you how much it was, because it only came up to about there. They did this, and when they turned the cup upside down after they got through using this, it was thick. I have not been able to do that. I don't know what the trick was. So you just start mixing like this. If you use a side that's got your Fitbit on it, it counts steps. But I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use this side. Let's see. Melody says I'm getting you gadgets from now on. Okay, good idea. You got to find something I don't have. I love gadgets. Always have. I love anything that's organizing or useful in the kitchen. Some things I get and just pass along. I was with Carol Ann and Kylie and Molly, I believe, when we went down to Canton. And they had these people that, on TV sometimes, and they had these little booths, and they were demonstrating. Well, this is one of the things they was demonstrating. And I was going, oh, isn't that neat? Kylie wanted one. I think I bought her one. I'm not sure. But I got me one. And I'm not going to do this a long time. I may not be just doing it fast enough or hard enough. This really will work the calories off. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, we'll see what it did. It's a little thicker. Would y'all look at that? Look how much it made. It's sort of foamy. What can you do with it? I guess put it in your coffee. I don't know. Okay, we're going to set that over there. That's just a little, it's called a push-down mixer. Okay. What are we going to do next? Oh, we're going to do the chopper that I have showed you that I use a lot. So I'm going to get it over here. And I'm going to take the little blade out because I'm going to slice the cucumber. Hopefully I won't slice my finger off. Okay. Here is the slicer. Got the little hat, like a cowboy hat. And put this on here. I'll use this when I use the other part. And we're going to push this into these little prongs here. Okay. Just push her in there. There we go. Oh, gotta cut that end off. I don't want to cut the end. I have a knife that's got my name on it. I ordered these. I order everything. I ordered this from a knife company, and they allow engravings up to so many letters. So I put Brenda. Can you see that? It's got Brenda, well, it's backwards. I do know how to operate that little button where y'all won't see this backwards, but then that means I'd have to go over there and push the button, and then push it back, and I might just knock over the whole thing. So if you want to see some of these things reversed the other way, I can always do it later in the post. So we're going to cut the end of that off. There we go. So, let's slice. Let's see how we're going to do. Oh, I'm supposed to use this up here. Well, I don't really have to use that until I get down a little bit. Okay. Tighten it up. Here we go. You can tell I'm not a professional person. I'm going to take that off until I get down a little bit. Because I'm not going to take a chance. Now, I don't know. I'm not pushing. I think what the problem is I've had this cucumber a little bit too long, and it's almost at that mushy stage. So you need a little bit crisper cucumber. I'm just slinging it everywhere. Okay, now it's about time I put the hat back on. Put the prongs down. Push it in. You can tell I may not even eat this cucumber. Okay, if I do, it needs to be eaten right away. And you don't waste any. It goes right under those little grooves. And that's about all that's got left about what I had already taken off. And there you go. There is the cucumbers. And they're floppy. I've had that cucumber in the refrigerator just a little bit too long. Okay, let me get one of my little Cool Whip bows. I love Cool Whip so much that I saved all the bowls, and that's what I use when I'm probably storing vegetables. If I don't eat these today, they're probably going to go into something else. More like trash. Okay. Now, I've got that. I'm going to try to clean up my mess as I go, but if I don't, y'all just have to sort of pardon me. So what I'm going to show you now is what I really love about this gadget. Put the little blades in there. We're going to do away with this. I'm going to eventually pile all that side of the kitchen up. So I'm just going to show you mainly what a few of these. I'm going to put in about 2 radishes. Cut that end off. That got left on there. And just 2 or 3 celery. I go to the grocery store on Thursday. And now I am going to add bell peppers to my salad, but I don't put them in this chopper because if you chop them too much and it goes so small that they liquefy. So I don't want to do that. I just want to add my celery and go ahead and cut that once so my blade won't get stopped up. Okay, there we go. Put my lid on it. And maybe these people that make these gadgets and you see me demonstrating them, they might give me a little bit of money or free product. So turn it. You can see it working. Y'all see that? Everybody's going to want one of these. I saw them in Walmart at Christmas. I don't know what they're called. Look at that. Now, little small pieces. The reason why I do that is Gary has trouble chewing when they're very big, and a lot of people do, and they just don't like big chunky pieces in their salad. So I just stick it in this little handy thing, and then I put it in a little bowl and container, and I have it. And this will stay for a while in a container in the refrigerator, and then you've just got it to put on the salad. If you don't, it don't take but a second to fix it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there, and I'll put it in a bowl later. Okay, another thing I saw at Canton. And this is a little sandwich. They call it, I forgot what they call it. It starts with a P, if y'all can help me. These little sandwiches like this. Isn't that pretty? And they made it with this little gadget. Would y'all like to see how it's done? Give me a yes. Anybody? Now the problem I had, I went and searched in my pantry for peanut butter. I used to eat peanut butter just, to sort of help. And when I was losing weight, I'd eat a spoonful of peanut butter. But I found out that just 1 tablespoon was like 190-something calories. And so I quit doing that. Yes, Delia said. So I went and found some PB2, peanut butter 2. And it's got 85% less fat and calories. It's only 45 calories per 2 tablespoons. So, I'm going to show y'all how to use the PB2, and then we're going to make a little, it's called Kinetti or something. It's a kind of sandwich that looks like this. Now, it's been a long time since I did this. When I first got this at Canton, Texas, I had some bread in the van, and we was on our way back, and Molly was sitting in the back seat with me, and she took it out, and she got the peanut butter and the jelly and mixed it together and got a piece of bread, and she started making sandwiches, and she ate about 5 or 6 of these on the trip, so she enjoyed that. And the kids, when they come in, they like to play with this. And if I was going to fix something to take somewhere fancy to a dinner or something, and you wanted to fix sandwiches, you can use anything. They demonstrate it with the pimento cheese, cream cheese with stuff in it, if you want to mix up and make it in that. All kinds of different kinds of breads. You can make anything you want to with this little handy dandy thing. So first we got to mix up the peanut butter because I didn't have any, and I've got to mix it up. So there's 1, that's a half, so I've got to do 2 of them. I want 1. Is that what I want? 1? Let's see. No, that's just 1 tablespoon. I want 2 tablespoons, so I need 4 of these. Is my math right on that? I think so. That's why when I demonstrated a while ago, it may be really all I need, because this will probably make more sandwiches than that. Okay. Now, what did it say? 1 tablespoonful of water per tablespoonful peanut butter. Okay, I think that's what it said. 1 tablespoonful of water. Might need, oh, that's a half. There we go. That did it. And so I'm going to mix that up with a little fork. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's sort of mixing in a consistency of peanut butter. I'm going to put it on a plate. I think y'all can see this better with a little plate. And they have to scrape it out with the bowl, that spoon. You can already see it coming out. And it smells good too. It's very tasty. I just sort of learned to like anything that's low in calorie. And if you feel like it's a little bit too thick, you can add a tad more water. Trying to keep my fingers out of it. So this is just that PB2 and 1 tablespoonful, and add 1 tablespoonful of water. Just 1 and 1. Equal. And you see how that's making peanut butter? Okay. If you want to add, maybe that needs to be just a tiny bit thinner, but for time, I'm going to say that's my peanut butter right there. Okay. Now I need a slice of bread because I really wasn't planning on showing you the whole thing. I was just going to tell you about it, but I think this is neat. I hope I don't mess up and do it wrong. If I do, we'll work on it. Okay, 1 slice of bread, and this is my delightful 45 calorie per slice bread, Sara Lee. I don't use that for anybody else. I just use it for me. Gary eats the, I forgot what the name of it was. He uses that other bread. Okay, where to go? First of all, you're going to cut out a circle with your bread. Okay. Now, what to do with the outer edges that come off? I don't know. You figure it out. I don't know. Eat it. I don't know. That's what they said when they demonstrated it. Well, do whatever you want to with it. Maybe put it in something else, some other kind of dish. Now I've got a little round piece there. And now I'm going to put my filler in it, which is my peanut butter. And like I say, you can use pimento cheese. You can use the cream cheese with stuff in it. You can make it fancy. You can just make it a quick sandwich, whatever you want to do. So let's just put a little bit. I'm not going to put all this. This would probably make 2 good sandwiches. And I wish that I had maybe added a little bit more water to it because it would be easier to handle. But I didn't. But you can sort of play with it and test it out however you like it. And here we go. Now we're going to turn it over. So this side is the edge is clean, and this side has got the sort of, I don't know, rough edges. Okay, here we go. Set that there, and we're going to fold it over like this and push down real hard on it. And then we're going to peel some more off on the edge. Go with that other bread over there. And just sort of press on it. Make sure you got it good and tight. You can see that side right there. See the brown side? Okay, let's take it off. Look at that. Isn't that just the neatest little thing? So now, I've got 2. And that's probably, by the time I take a lot of that bread off, I mean probably 50, 60 calories on the bread. And the PB2, peanut butter 2, 45 calories, so I didn't eat all that, so only half of that. Hey, I could eat these for a snack. So that's maybe what I do a little bit later. So I don't know what this gadget is called. I'll find out. I'll find out where I got it, and I'll find out, and I'll put it on the comments. Does anybody like that? I don't know what you're saying about progress. Oh, you're saying, oh, that's the name of it. Let me get closer so I can see. Pierogies? I don't know what that is. That would be good for chocolate fried pies. Yes, it would. But they would be small, but yes. You know, they make something bigger like that. I'm putting everything over here on this side of the kitchen, on the sink, as I do it, so it'll be out of the way. I don't want to put this where it would get lost. Okay. Now, when I was showing you the chopper a while ago, it had other attachments. It's got this little thing that goes in it. It's got an egg separator. It's got a lemon juicer, and then a lid for the bowl. So it's got all kinds of attachments to it. Oh, and some more slicers too. So if you ever wanted to do French fries, French fries or slice other, maybe thicker. I haven't even tried that. It's still got the label on it. So there's a lot of things I haven't even tried because I find something I like, I just stick with it. Okay, got that. I showed y'all these the other day. I got these online for my valuation, and I love them. And I gave them such high praise that Amazon accused me of being biased. And because I put in there, I may even buy me another set. And I thought, Dee told me the other day she got a set of these for Christmas, and she loves them. The small spatula, these will hold a lot of temperature, and Gary uses this every morning when he cooks eggs. Really neat and handy. And then the next size up is this one, just a little bit bigger. And then you have sort of like a little spoon. I hardly ever use that, but it's handy if I need it. And then the spatula. So, I love those. Okay, that's out of the way. I got another little gadget here. I don't know where I got this. Found it somewhere. I think it was in the grocery store, one of those places on the aisle where you just hang stuff for eggs. I've never used it. Y'all come see me, I'll give them to you. I don't know. I don't know why I got them, but I've never tried to use them. I just, something I just wanted. Okay. Now, I was looking, found my 1 teaspoon mixer. I've been looking for that, measuring. Okay. Before I got that other little gadget, this is what I really use for mixing things. Just a little old bitty whisk, and you'd be surprised how many times that is handy. Because if you have something in the cup, like when I'm making cornbread, when I make cornbread, I use the Martha White. This is your commercial. I use the Martha White cornbread mix and put 1 egg and 3/4 cup of milk, and I take my little bitty whisk and I just whisk the egg and the milk together and pour this in a bowl and put that in there and put it in the oven, and you're done. You'll notice anything I do, if it's complicated, I don't do it. This is my blender for I guess you would call it for pureeing. Like if you're making a soup and you want it to be creamy and don't have any like broccoli and cheese soup or something like that, I've always used this. I don't eat much broccoli and cheese soup in it anymore because it's sort of creamy, but it doesn't hurt. It's good and healthy. You just have to be careful what the calories are. Anything I tell you about, you don't have to stick exactly by the ingredients I tell you about. Find what you like, but look at the nutrition and know exactly what is going in your body. So I use this a lot when I'm making soups especially. Okay, what else have I got that I haven't showed you? Oh. When you're in a hurry and you don't have any boiled eggs, this is really a handy thing. Anybody want to see how this works? Say yes if you do. You just put an egg in here. I put a little bit of water in it. But yeah, it opens up like that. And you can fix 1 egg or you can fix 2. I put a little bit of water and moisture in it and just make it sort of, where I put an egg in there and I pierce it with a little plastic fork. Put 1 minute and 5 seconds on it, and you've got a poached egg. And then I'll put this on a paper plate. Oh, I haven't showed you my chopper. And that's when I use this little chopper. It's just easy to do because I only got 1 or 2 eggs. And chop it about 3 or 4 chops and you're done. See how that blade comes out? This is a really handy gadget. I got this from Peppered Shelf. And it's lasted me for years. I got this way back several years ago when I lived in DeWitt. Oh, Melody, you said yes, you want to see the egg thing? Okay, let's just get 1 egg because I'll put that in something. Okay, 1 egg coming up. Okay, there's 1 egg. Let me put this back. And what I do is just sort of put it under the water just enough to have a little bit of moisture there, and come loose. It comes loose because it cleans easy. And we're just going to do 1 egg, so we'll put that right in there on that side. And just use a fork. I use a plastic fork, but you can use any kind of a fork. It will do. And just sort of take that yolk and puncture it so it won't blow up. And then press that down. We're going to put it in the microwave. I fixed Gary pinto beans, let you know, that I already had made, and they were in the refrigerator, and I put them in a bowl in the microwave. They blew up. Okay. 1:05. Start. So that's one thing I got to do later today is clean my microwave. While that's cooking, I'm going to show y'all something I picked up yesterday, and I use this a lot. Now, if y'all ever want to see something like this reversed, you know, so you can sort of read it and the nutritions, I'll be glad to post a picture of this on the comments. But this is country style peppered gravy mix. And like if you have company for breakfast and you want to make some white gravy to go with your biscuits or anything else, like just bread and biscuits. A lot of times, even when I was losing weight a lot, I ate this a lot with my chicken strips, grilled chicken strips, or I might eat a scrambled egg with a slice of bread, and I usually measured this out because it's only 60 calories for 1/4 cup. And that's not bad, and it tastes just as, well, actually better, I think, than Cracker Barrels. And I know what Cracker Barrels taste like because I've been there a lot. So if you wanted to get something like this, it's usually in the area where they have the big stuff, or restaurants where you buy big cans of corn and big cans of green beans. That's where you'll find this, in any grocery store or in Walmart. Anywhere that they have the restaurant size quantity of food, you'll find this, and it's really quick and easy to make. And you just follow the directions on the back, like 1.5 cups of this and 2 cups of boiling water, and just whisk it around, and it comes up real easy. We'll make that sometime, but today I'm not going to make that. The eggs are done. Oh, the egg is done. Okay. And we're going to need I'll use this paper plate. Y'all didn't see me throw that bread away. Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready for the test? Here's what it looks like. Can y'all see that? Just an egg. Let me get another fork. Take it up in the plate. Oh, it just bounced out. There we go. You can't even see it because, there we go. The egg. See the yellow part? Okay. Now, if you don't have time to boil an egg, like if you're making a chicken salad or something that just needs a little egg in it, take a chopper. And there you go. I wish I had not used that white plate. What else color have I got? I don't think I have anything that's colored. Well, y'all get the idea. Okay. Let me see if I can get where'd that black spatula go? Over here. Okay, we'll put it on that black spoon. Y'all see that? That's just really diced up egg, and it's just as good as if you boiled it. Okay, that's a handy little gadget. And I'm going to save this for later. Okay. I weigh everything. I did start out with this little measuring thing, and you can tell it's sort of worn out. I don't hardly use it anymore. I may sit it over there and just measure my wallets. I eat a handful of wallets every day. No more, no less, just a handful. And I don't really even count them for the calories because I know I'm going to burn them off anyway. But that's really good and healthy for you. It just sort of lubricates your body. And so I use this sometimes. I hadn't used it in a while, but I'm thinking about starting using it again. But this one I like a lot. It's sort of electronic. You just turn it on and you measure. Now, this is, before I go to that, I won't lose my train of thought. I want to tell you about my chicken that I cooked today. So I've got a few more things I want to show you. This is my knife sharpener that I keep my knives, protects my fingers, keeps my knife sharp, like that. Real handy. Okay, and y'all remember this. Oh, you know what? I told y'all that I saw one of those chopper things in Walmart. It wasn't that. It was this. This is what I saw for around $5. That chopper thing, you don't see that in most stores. You have to order that. But this is a chopper. and a scooper, and I use this a lot, so I keep this right beside my cutting board. What is the white appliance in the back? That is my washer and dryer. And I am so excited that when I get my new house by the end of the year, I won't have my washer and dryer in the kitchen. Instead, I'm going to have counter space. That just so happened to be there when we bought this house. And I've got it. Can y'all see the little pedestal it's sitting on? Carla and Jeff bought a washer and dryer side by side, that sits up on the pedestal, and they didn't use them. And they had it in my storage bin. I said, I think I can use that. Now the washer is sort of down a little bit because I'm short. I can't climb up every time I want to put a load in. Y'all ever seen that cartoon where a woman's half over in the washer and she can't get out and her legs are dangling? Well, that's me. So Gary decided to put the dryer on the pedestal, and that way when I get clothes out of the washer, can y'all see this? You just open the door. Now it don't match. I mean, it's red. Maybe it matches a little bit, but that's the story of the washer and dryer. Okay, you want one of those 2-blade chopper. Which one are you talking about? No, not this one. You talking about that? Or this? This one. I got this off of Amazon. Let me see what it's called. I'll go back to that. This is called the Mezzaluna. 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 Stainless steel, and specifically this one is Fox Run. That's the brand name of it. Y'all want to know what I paid for it? Let's see. I think, is that what you're talking about, Ann? If it is, can you quickly put yes so I'll know? That has 2 little blades on it, and I actually like it better than I did this one. And this one was even more expensive. Okay. No, it don't show how much I paid for it. Well, I guess I didn't need to know that anyway. Okay. Moving this aside. Hi, Ginger. Okay, getting to the chicken. The other day, I grilled some chicken on my grill. I sort of beat it with a little meat beater, handy little gadget. Just sort of beat it down. Not too much, but just enough where it was just sort of even all over. I put my Cavenders. Y'all remember the Cavenders? I put my Cavenders on my chicken, and I grilled it. And I don't remember, maybe 5 minutes per each side. And it was dry. I didn't care for it at all. So I went into my investigation mode, and I thought, well, I'm going to find out why can't I make moist chicken on the grill. Well, I found all these kind of menus that said you do about 8 or 10 steps. You put this in it and that, and you marinate it with this and that. And I went, there's got to be something easier. So I went to the grocery store. Let me show you what I found. I went to the grocery store, and I found Hickory Smoke Marinade. And it's for natural tenderizing. Allegro's the brand. But anyway, somewhere down there it said you could do it on chicken. So I thought, this is what I want. So I brought it in last night. I marinated. I had 2 chicken breasts, and I sort of beat them to where they were even, and maybe about that thick, huge. I've got one I'll show you. Let me get it. I'm still marinating it because I did 2 of them, and I did it in this little Ziploc bag. And I did 2 of them because I thought, well, I'll cook one before, and then I'll cook one to show y'all, but I'm not going to do that. I don't really have time. But I'm going to just sort of show you the size of it. So the size, that is a chicken breast after I beat it. It wasn't that big before I beat it. Just the kind that comes 2 in a package. I'm going to stick this back there. I'm going to cook this before the day's over. Now, let me get what I've already cooked. After I marinated that all night long, and Gary ate some of it for lunch because I said, I want you to taste what I made. It came out after I sliced it up. Very good and tasty. And juicy. I believe you cut it with a fork. Very juicy, not dry. I put it on the grill after marinating it all night long. And I cooked it I meant to cook it 5 minutes on each side. And I got busy and forgot. 10 minutes went by and I ran out to the grill. And I was expecting it to be just charred or burned. No, it wasn't. It was done. So I turned it over and put the other side I ate. I put the other side on the cooler side of the grill for just about a minute. So I wanted to test it. I don't like to show something unless I've tried it. So I brought it in here and I sliced it into strips. About that time Gary came in and I said, "You're just in time to check out the chicken." It was exactly what I was looking for. Juicy and tender. And so this next time I try that, I may try it in different ways of cooking. I may try it on the stove top. I may try it in the oven. But I'm sold on this Allegro Hickory Smoked Marinade. It works. And I don't have to go through all those steps of 10 ingredients and putting this and that in. This does the thing, and it tastes sort of that hickory smoke flavor. Okay. The only thing I've left out, well, maybe 3 things here. I use these when I'm grilling. And you can get these anywhere. Womp, womp, womp. Here we go. Do y'all want to hear more today? Okay. That saves your hands from getting burnt. This little gadget is to help clean my cast iron. I told y'all about going to cast iron heaven the other day. Well, if you take your cast iron and you don't want to stick your cast iron in water and let it soak. That messes it up. And after you cook in your cast iron, just rinse off under the sink under running water and just scrape it as you go. Then dry it with a towel, stick it back on a burner and heat the burner up until it gets good and hot all the way around. And then just oil it real good. And your iron skillet will last and last and last. And it will always be ready to go. Okay, now what I'm going to show you here, I grilled the chicken today. And I use these little handy things. Have y'all ever seen these? Okay, I've used them so much that I may have to order some more. But I don't know how many times I grilled all last summer using this. And you just stick these on the grill, and it saves cleaning the grill. It works. And you even get the grill lines. I wish I had not chopped that whole half of chicken breast up so you could even see the grill lines. But I use this, and I use the pan. Oh, that's the wrong one. I use the high temperature. It says, "Let's grill." I use the high temperature pan, and I use these little things, and then you just take these off. Now, if I had my hose hooked up outside, all I had to do is take the spray nozzle and just spray this off, and it's good to go. Just dry it and stick it up in the cabinet. I stick it up here on my microwave. That way I always know where they are, and I take those out now every time I decide to grill. It saves. It just saves cleaning the grill all the time, and those are easy to clean. It cooks just as good, I think better, actually. I don't think I have anything left. Can anybody think? We've been on here for 45 minutes, and usually I try to keep it around 30, so I've showed you everything that I can think of, including my little scissors, my knives. I've got a drawer full of knives that I use. I love chef knives. This is my main one that I use, and I bought this somewhere when I was on a trip, and I went to a knife store and I got me a knife. So I hope you enjoyed this today. I love using gadgets, and those are just a few. I've accumulated several through the years, but I got some in storage, and I'll probably have to go dig them out. What are you saying, Danny? Flour it and boil it in oil? No way. How do you think I got this pretty? Bye. Y'all have a good day.